Well, good morning. Here we are back at Cedarville State Forest again. I'm going to take a short hike this morning, short scout on the swamp trail. It's 2 miles. Goes down through the headwaters of the Cedarville swamp, and so let's go and see what we can find this morning. Hope you enjoy it. All right, let's get started. A little bit of helpful information. And this is a hunting area, so they want you to be visibly seen. So let's get going. Trail we hiked the other day, the Brown Trail. Most of it is an access road, so it's fairly wide. As you can see, this one is more of a woodland type trail. There's going to be spots like this that are going to be wet or damp or whatever, so they recommend that you're prepared for that. Bike tires. Let's see a trail marker just up here. Again, the color of the trail marker designates the trail you're on. We're on the green trail or the swamp trail. This is a 2-mile loop, so we don't do a lot of stopping and starting and that kind of stuff. This should be under an hour. Let's just see a little bit of the terrain change here. By the way, it is Sunday morning. It's the 21st of March, first day of spring. It's about 8:45 in the morning. Temperature's in the mid-50s. So, a very pleasant day this morning. This particular trail passes through the headwaters of the Cedarville swamp, which is a large swamp here in southern Maryland. So you would expect to potentially run into some wet terrain. So if you're going to do this, dress appropriately. Got a little bit of a grade change here, so again, nothing too hard so far for average hikers. Well, let's keep on going, but you can see there are wet spots like this right here. Let's keep going. Beautiful morning here in Cedarville State Forest, southern Maryland. On the border between Prince George's County and Charles County. We're hiking the green trail or the swamp trail today. Got another trail marker up here. This one probably should give us a distance indicator. How far we've been on this trail. It's a 2-mile loop. I figure we've been a quarter of a mile. And that's what the sign says. A little bit of elevation change with this one, but a beautiful hike. A lot of pines in here. That's where we came from. beautiful trail. Very much a woodland type trail. But I see that you could easily ride a bike, a mountain type bike, through here. And I'm sure people do. And there goes a nice change in terrain from up and down. Again, it's a moderate trail. Most people that do this type stuff, even casually, will be able to walk this trail easily. Again, not on a timetable, so you know, take your time, enjoy it. You can imagine in rainy season that this is very wet because of the fact that we're almost walking in a ditch. Good example of what heavy snow does to these pines. Those pines trap that snow on those pine needles, and over they go. Large holly tree here that doesn't seem to be affected, so it lucked out. It may have been shaded or shielded by some of the taller trees around. There's a good sized pine over there. Alright, well, we've hit a stretch now that looks like it's going to be fairly damp going down this hill. Right next to us here is a flowing stream. This is why you want to be prepared. You want to make sure that you're proper foot gear on. So let's head on down. Alright, here we go. Evidence of horses. We just passed the half-mile mark, and we did that in about 12 minutes, so we're not running, but we're not dilly-dallying around. But there's some evidence of horses. Beautiful trail. More evidence of the kind of winter we had. These are sizable trees down here. One of them would be expected, pine tree. Terrible. We also had a lot of rain, so there's a lot of moisture. And we had a couple of fairly severe wind storms. So these trees, you can see they're fairly tall there. Boy, those pine needles just catch that wind, catch the snow, anything. They've been out and cut them up because they actually had the trail blocked here. So we got some sizable trees. Those are 14, 16 inch. Let's keep going.